Good day, everybody, and welcome to this week's Chew and Chat. Okay, so as you can see, Justine is not with me today, but don't worry. We will check in with Justine and Kandye later on. We'll take a little jaunt over to town, but for now it's just me and Albert. So Justine has told me she baked 3 cakes: a pound cake, a plum cake, and I forget what the other one is. A honey cinnamon cake. So 3 cakes. And this was a plate that I seen when I arrived a while ago, and there are not 3 cakes here. There are 2 different kinds. And what I can see, it looks like really thin pound cakes, and it looks like plum cakes in the shape of a heart with some icing. I don't see a honey cinnamon cake anywhere, so I'm not sure what happened with that. She might have took that into Kandye's so they can enjoy that. But anyway, she has left me a sampling here, so I will do the tasting and let you know what it tastes like and anything else we can think and talk about. Albert's kind of quiet, and I don't have anybody else to talk to but you guys there, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a drink. Yes, I know it's milk. Don't tell Justine. She's not here, so she'll never know. As long as you guys don't say anything. Oh, that's good. Alright, so first we're going to try these pound cakes. Historically, pound cake, the name comes from using a pound of every ingredient. So you would use a pound of flour, a pound of butter, you get pound cake. I would say it's similar to what it is today. It's very, very rich and not good for you, but it tastes very good. So anyways, this was a very thin batter, and the method that we went with was almost like what you do with cookies. You'd use a spoon, put them on the tray, and then they flattened out to be this way. They're very buttery, and they have caraway seeds in them. Caraway seeds are not in our normal modern palate. They're more of a historical taste that we're not used to. So you would expect these to be sweet. They're not really sweet. They're buttery, yes, but they have caraway seeds in them. And the closest thing to that I can give you an example of is rye bread. So if you like rye bread, you might like this. They're soft. They're thin, but they're soft. Very buttery. I just got one of the seeds. You probably won't be able to see it in there, but they're just little bitty specks. And it tastes like the way rye bread would taste. I like it though. I don't know if y'all can hear. It just started raining. I do like these. They kind of remind me of a sugar cookie, a really thin sugar cookie. That's how buttery they are. There's a seed. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but anyways, it's very tiny. Before I forget, if you'd like to see her baking all 3 of these cakes that I don't have here, trust me, there's 3 cakes. if you would scoot on over to Early American, that is Justine's channel, you can find all kinds of recipe videos over there that she's done, and they're chronologically, I can't speak today. They're in order from newest to oldest. So if you type in Early American, you click on Early American and go to videos, you'll see from the latest, and it goes all the way down to the oldest. There's 50 plus videos over there, and they're all awesome. I'm in a few of them, but they're really great. So I recommend you watch that after this or beforehand. All right, so now we're gonna try the plum cake. She has told me before that plum cakes don't have plums in them. I'm not sure why. She would be the one to ask on that, but I'm just relaying some of the information she's told me. So let's try this. That's very good. So I can see this has currants in it. Those are like small raisins. A lot of historical recipes call for currants instead of raisins. There are some that call for raisins, but I guess they use currants because they're smaller and they're not huge chunks. That's my assumption. Same taste though. These taste great. The icing is very sweet, however. I did read the recipe, but she left it out. It's egg white with a lot of sugar, multiple cups of sugar. So you'd whip the egg whites, and then you'd add sugar, and you'd whip it again, and then you'd add more sugar and whip it again. I think she has maybe 2 cups of sugar with 1 egg white whipped, and it's very sweet. In fact, I'm just gonna eat the cake part. It's too much sugar. I like sweet things, but that is very sweet. That's pure sugar. But the cake, how can I describe this? I really don't know. It's dense, but in a good way. It's delicately dense, and it's not gooey, but it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's just very good. You want some, Albert? Yes, that's good. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you to everybody who's been watching our videos. We really appreciate it. I believe we are closing in or just right at 250,000 on Early American. And we just crossed over the 20,000 threshold on Frontier Patriot. So thank you very much. It means a lot. It helps us make these videos. So, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, we said we were going to plant a little garden, and lots of you guys have made very well educated guesses on what we have planted. So far, we have planted green beans, peas, potatoes, carrots, and onions, and turnips, some turnips. And that's, I take that back, we did not plant turnips. We talked about it, but we didn't. So we got peas, green beans, potatoes, onions, and carrots. 5 things. So it's just a small garden. We do have the big, large turnip fields, and there's a cabbage patch that's been put in too. But here, close to the cabin, are those 5 things I listed off. So we're very excited about that. Once they sprout through the ground, we'll bring you guys in and show you some. Oh, there goes the chickies. It's raining harder now. They went in their coop. This is really good. Sorry if I'm not talking as much as normal. Though there's a lot of people that say, how come Ron doesn't talk that much? Well, today it's because nobody else is here to talk to. But, so I'm a bit nervous. But glad y'all can join me. I'm gonna eat this. Well, that was quite enjoyable. I'm going to get my hat, get my coat, because it's raining, and we're going to scoot on into town and see what Kandye and Justine have in store for you all. They said it had to do something with tea and yarn, so should be interesting. So, we'll see you in a bit.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to Kandye's Tavern. I'm thirsty today, so of course I came over here because there's some nice refreshments here. We also got some medicinal remedies. Kandye, let's see, I like green tea. Green tea is my favorite. Do you have any green tea?
I do. As a matter of fact, I have Young Hyson. Young Hyson was Thomas Jefferson's favorite tea.
This is all colonial period.
Yes,
tea.
these are all 18th century teas. Looks like grass in a can, but it actually tastes really good.
Oh, it don't taste like grass.
It doesn't taste like grass.
Oh, that's
in a can.
good. That'll meet my fancy.
Also another historical green tea, gunpowder. Gunpowder.
Why do they call it gunpowder?
Well, it's not made with gunpowder. A lot of people ask me that. Is that made with gunpowder? Do you really want to drink gunpowder?
Yeah,
Seriously.
It got lead in it?
No. It's called gunpowder because the tea leaves are rolled up into little balls like gunpowder. This is also green tea. So green teas are really mild and they're good for you. How? I don't know. I just hear that all the
The
time.
antioxidants.
Antioxidants, but we don't know about antioxidants
No, not
in the
yet.
18th century.
We don't know that.
No.
But I read in a book.
That's right.
So now what's this? This caught my eye.
Oh, cacao shell.
Is that chocolate?
It is.
Let's see.
Yeah. So that's the roasted outer shell of a cocoa nut. Not a coconut.
Oh.
The cacao nut. Yeah, it's like liquid brownies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good.
This is also historical because it was Martha Washington's favorite tea to drink at breakfast.
I cannot stop smelling it. It smells so good.
Well, if you like cacao mint, so like you like cocoa and mint together,
Oh, that sounds
this has mint
divine.
leaves mixed in with it. It's like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies, which we don't know anything about yet in the 18th century.
Thin mint?
Yeah.
Or is there a fat mint to go with that thin mint? That also, that's... Oh,
Eat a lot of those cookies, you'd be fat.
Cocoa citrus.
Yes. So if you like a little orange with your chocolate flavor, there's orange peel in there.
That also smells very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
So you know the chocolate oranges people eat at Christmas time? They shape like an orange and they have a little hint of orange flavor in their chocolate? That's what that tastes like.
How do you make this? How do you prepare this?
So the directions are on the back sides of the actual cans. So it tells you how long to steep it. And you would need a tea ball, of course, because these are loose teas. And of course, this is cacao cinnamon. We can't forget that one. So you know people that like cinnamon in their hot cocoa?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That's the best one yet.
Turn that into a tincture and you'll
Oh
have to
my
fight Ron off of
goodness.
you with a stick.
That is nice. All of these here are very nice. I would say my favorite is the Cocoa Sin, which is short for the cinnamon.
Yeah, doesn't mean you've committed a transgression.
Cocoa Sin. That sounds like a bad perfume name.
That does.
And then we got Cocoa Shell, the original, I think. That is, oh, that's strong. That's good. Now, how about up here? Are these some herbal remedies?
These are called colonial remedies because back in early America, they would use herbs for things that made them sick or ill. So like peppermint is for an upset stomach or you have a headache.
Ginger, too.
Ginger is good for everything. And the cans, these are the tester tins in the front. It tells you on the front in 18th century language, relieves the occasional upset stomach. You can see how it's spelled.
And let's see, these are bags.
These are actually bags.
So you would steep this in hot water. This is the ginger right here.
That's the ginger, and it's pure ginger. There's nothing else.
Steep that, and the instructions
on the can.
Are on the can, and then you drink it. And it's
chamomile. This one says calms nervous affections for occasional stress relief. So
this is also good for stressed skin.
Yes.
If you have a rash, you can rub it up on your skin. I've done that before.
And it helps you go to sleep too. Lemon
Without
balm.
chloroform. There's no chloroform in it, but it helps you go to sleep.
Lemon balm makes the heart merry and joyful, and also for occasional stress relief. These are all caffeine free. These have no caffeine. They're just straight lemon balm or straight ginger or straight.
Every single problem here, I have it. So what if I combine all of them together in one drink? Will I expire?
No. It might make you sleepy and hyper at the same time. I don't know.
This is lavender.
That's pure lavender. And this says pains of the head. So
now,
you know how,
really?
Yes, so people rub lavender oil on their temples when they get a headache. You can also drink lavender.
I did not know that. I didn't know that that's good for a headache.
Also gives you a youthful glow.
It does. On my forehead.
On your forehead. And then up here we have other teas. These are mostly black teas, except for the young hyson, the gunpowder, white peony. My favorite, though, and the most historical tea up here, that's important to us as Americans, is colonial boohee. Colonial boohee was the #1 drink of American colonists at the time, and they called all tea boohee. They would go into a coffee house and say, "Give me a cup of boohee," and that just meant tea to them.
It was the best-selling tea in the 18th
It was the best-selling tea in colonial America. So in 1773, December 16th, what happened?
Boxes went in the water.
Boxes went in the water at the Boston Tea Party. There were more chests of boohee that went in the water at that tea party than all other teas combined.
That's
How sad.
That was the most consumed and exported tea.
Yes, by the East India Company.
And now down here we also have something real fancy looking.
Yeah.
Hot toddies and wassels.
Wassels for the holidays.
So this is a spice mixture, a spice bag, and you brew it
with hot water and then honey.
And cider.
And alcohol of your choice or no alcohol at all.
This one is for cider.
That one's for cider.
For apple cider.
So at Christmas time, here we come wassailing. So this is wine wassail. And she has cider wassail.
This has cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg in it. All in one convenient bag for you.
And this one has orange peel, ginger, cinnamon, allspice, and cloves. Now, you can mix these. If you want those spices in your cider, you can do it. If you want those spices in your wine, you can intermix them. It doesn't matter.
And now these drinks here, what are these?
So that's syrup.
This is pure maple syrup?
From Vermont. This is pure maple syrup from Vermont. This is from Green Mountain Timber Frames. And this is the company that helped me build my log cabin next door. Came all the way down from Vermont and he brought his syrup. And it is the best syrup in the world. If you've never had Vermont syrup, it's the best.
Now how about this? Cocktail and mocktail mix.
Yes, that's a concentrate.
It's a concentrate.
And you pour a little bit, you can put it in your iced tea, in your lemonade. You can make a cocktail with it. You can put it in fizzy water.
Oh, flavor your water?
Flavor your fizzy water. Mm-hmm.
This one I picked up, this is grapefruit and rosemary. They also got watermelon mint.
Yeah. And right now I'm out of blackberry sage, but I will be getting blackberry sage and a strawberry something.
That is the most popular one. That's the one Ron's dad goes crazy for.
Blackberry sage I have a hard time keeping in stock, but I will get it. These are made in New Hampshire, all organic, no artificial flavors, colors, anything. The ingredients are very simple. You can see water, clover honey, watermelon juice, lemon juice, and mint leaves. All organic.
How about we go upstairs? There's some great things up there I think we could investigate as well.
Yes, more handmaids. See you upstairs.
We're upstairs on the second floor of Kandye Shop, Sassafras Creek Originals in St. Genevieve, Missouri. I'm in front of something Ron made. Ron makes pretty much everything. I swear with each one of his fingers he does something different. This is a rocking horse that he made, and he can make them in any color, any size that you want. You want it in pink, you want it in blue, purple, you want it in black. I won't judge. You can
Make
get
it
it.
Appaloosa with polka dots.
Yeah, make it polka dots, stripes. But he made this one, and it's for sale in Kandye Shop. It's $125. He made it completely from scratch.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's very sturdy.
Don't think we could ship him, so if you want him, you have to come and get him here.
Right. I think it's a bit big.
It cost $125 to ship him.
Right. If you live in St. Gen, though, you know where to get it.
Or St. Louis.
Or St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
And now, what are these beautiful things here? This
So,
is yarn?
This is Renee Rains. She shears her own wool. She cards her own wool. Then she spins it and she dyes it. So this is all hand-done wool.
And this is local.
This is local. Yep, keep spinning. So there's all different colors. There's beautiful variegateds. Like this one's really pretty variegated colors. There's some turquoises, some lovely grays. That one, it's neat.
This one, I like this one.
And so this one is 50% merino, 25% baby alpaca, 12.5% bamboo, and 12.5% silk. So she's even mixed other fibers in with these to make them soft.
Are they all like that?
No, some of them are just pure wool. Some of them are pure alpaca.
This one up here, it says 100%.
100% merino wool. Yep. Then down here you've got some beautiful peaches and oranges, purples, grays. There's a navy blue. I love the pink.
This is a very beautiful, vibrant color.
It is. Her colors are gorgeous.
This is gorgeous.
These retail for about $28 a skein.
And this is 100% wool.
And I think there's 400 yards on there. I'll tell you. No, this one's 81 yards. Some of them have like 400 yards. Where's one with 400 yards? This one's 400 yards.
400 yards.
Yeah. Beautiful wool. All hand done. Don't ask me how many skeins it takes to make a sweater because I'm not a knitter and I don't know that.
I don't know either, but all I know is it's beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah. So where did that? That was right there. Yep.
Well, if you're interested, you can go to Kandye's
Yes, and I will ship those.
Right? You can go to Kandye's Facebook and you can send her a private message saying you would like something or you're inquiring about the price of something, and Kandye will kindly reply back to you and she'll ship it out to you. Just give her your address and she'll ship it out to you no matter where you are in the U.S.
I'll send you an invoice and you'll pay with any credit card at your convenience and it'll get shipped out in the mail.
That's right. So thanks again for joining us and watching this video. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
And come back.
Yes, please.